Thank you all of you for joining this another wonderful session on cybersecurity. So yesterday we started giving an introduction overview of the cybersecurity, and we got a glimpse of various tools like Wireshark and Splunk and Kali Linux. Today we are emphasizing to focus more on the specific job roles, what kind of roles we have in the market under cybersecurity umbrella. Obviously, cybersecurity is a big ocean. We need some people who has to do the governance. We have to do the risk assessment. We need someone who can continuously monitor what's going on, threats, analyze the threats. We need someone who can proactively do the penetration testing. So to perform all these activities, we need various people with a different expertise and skill set. So what kind of jobs we have in the cybersecurity market right now, which is really extremely hot in the market, and what kind of typical tools they will be using, how the day-to-day looks like for all these roles, so that towards the end of the training program, you can pick for any particular role or you can aim for the hybrid roles as well. Okay, team. For those who join newly, my name is Lakshmi. I live in Australia and I run a company called Hands On Agile Coaching Company. Let me quickly just show you what we discussed yesterday. So here, this is my company website, and I do various training programs on the cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, PMP, tech business analyst, and all the things. Every month, the batches will be running on. We'll be having the monthly learning calendar as well. The December calendar will be out today shortly. And so, yeah, we all gathered here today to understand more about the cybersecurity roles and what kind of tools they will be using. So this is the full cybersecurity hands-on training course content, and it goes for 12 weeks. The classes are starting from in 2 days of time. This is just more of an introductory webinar, a warm-up class before we decide to actually register and start the class. Okay, so where I have to go now? Yeah, that's fine. So the classes are starting, the actual classes will be starting from Sunday. I will talk about more about the actual classes, which is starting in next 2 days of time. But I want to just quickly go to the LinkedIn, and then we are going to cover a few areas today, the roles, and I will come back to the LinkedIn again. For example, if you click on GRC, governance, risk, and compliance, and then you are going to see the role like this. Okay, governance, risk, and compliance. Let's say the date got posted. I'm just I'm just filtering the post to come on, maybe last 1 week. So you can see that the GRC, junior security analyst, GRC, SOC analyst. SOC is another different role. Security incident response, operations. So cybersecurity analyst. Basically, you will be doing a lot of analysis. If you open any job description, you see here, you will be monitoring the security issues. How do you monitor? With the help of tool. Chandra will be helping us to understand. So maybe he will pick up one security issue, help us how to monitor that, how to act in case of breach. How do you support the log analysis and the data leaks? How do you do the log analysis? In the actual training program, for example, let me show you. I think I showed you yesterday, but I'm just opening the email directly in front of you, my Gmail, and we will be sending you emails regularly here, Splunk, and then if I just say Splunk installation, and here this is the access log file. So you are going to plug the log file into the Splunk tool, and you are going to do the log analysis. And what kind of commands we do as part of analysis, we are going to see in today's class and very much in detail in the actual training program. So these are all the logs, view the verify the data in the Splunk, and how you are going to verify what is this access combined, and how can you, how can you detect. So this is what they're asking about. Support the log analysis to identify anomalies, prepare the summaries, maintain the detailed records. Okay, maintain awareness and vulnerability and threat intelligence. What is this threat intelligence? What are the vulnerabilities? Chandra, please cover in today's class as well this one. Okay, so we have various roles. We will be talking about more roles, the job opportunities, the CV preparation, LinkedIn, the interview guidance towards the end of the training. Not now, but first, let us understand the subject first. Let us understand what exactly the roles will be doing, what kind of tools they will be using in the actual live scenario. All right, I'm turning off my camera, stepping back. Sorry for tongue twisting. Welcome, Chandra. Good morning to you. Over to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Um, Thank you very much. I'm Chandrasekhar. I have about 23 years experience in the industry, purely into software, real-time experience. I'm currently working as a head, cybersecurity practice head for an MNC in Hyderabad. Okay, so I'm going to take you this session today on the roles. So before we getting into the roles, so just we'll cover the topic, exact topic, what is cyber security, and let's start with the problem statement. Then we'll go to the solution and the roles. Who is going to work on it? So
Chandra, just 1 minute.
yeah,
Mentor, you joined Mentor? Hello, Mentor. Mentor said he will be joining today.
okay,
Just 1 minute.
yes,
Hello, Mentor. Are you there? So no problem at all. Instead of wasting time, let's continue the class, Chandra, and maybe in the middle we can ask Mentor to share his experience and
sure,
how he's going to help us as well. Thank you. Yeah, please
yes,
continue.
sir. Yeah, yeah. So we are all now the customers to the digitalization are involved in the digitalization, and we are customers to various products over the internet. Maybe it could be the e-commerce, or it could be the banking, non-banking financial sector, maybe healthcare applications, maybe health insurance, even judiciary, police, citizenship, everything that is going over the internet. Internet, sorry. So what we are doing, you know, the concept of the tip of the iceberg, right? The the tip of the iceberg. This tip of the iceberg, if you see the concept here, say if you can consider this is an example. This is where we are using the surface web. So we are entering our data here on the specific area. Okay. So we are entering the data here in this part. Maybe okay, in this part we are entering the data. And okay, this is a surface web. This is the surface web. The surface web, we are entering the data. Maybe in the form of Facebook, in the form of Instagram, or in the form of any e-commerce application, HDFC Bank, Citibank, or any other bank, or any non-banking financial sectors, healthcare, health insurance. Everywhere we are entering our data. We are providing our data here. We are providing our address, we are providing our name, age, gender, our government ID cards, whatnot, everything that we are submitting here. But this can be searched by anybody. This data is called the index data. This can be searched by anybody. And if this data gets into the hacker's hands, the cyber criminal's hands, the consequences. So we will lose our money, our privacy, our confidential data into the criminal's hands. And this data is not going to be here. It is going to be sitting in the deep web, where the cybersecurity professionals, the architects, and the organizations, they store this data securely. Maybe they might apply access controls, they might apply encryption, they might apply defense in depth, so that to protect the data. But there is no guarantee. Even we have a lot of security, there could be possibility of hacking and cracking into the secure data because of the emergence of artificial intelligence. The weapon is even in the hands of the attackers. The AI weapon is in the hands of the cyber criminals also. So this data, whatever data that we are storing, we means these companies are storing, can be in the hands of the cyber criminals, and that is getting into the dark web. This is a very, very confidential area, highly secured area. Only professionals can get into this dark web. These cyber criminals can sell your data, can sell my data, and can create a lot of mental trauma to the number of people, because this sensitive data is leaked from deep web to dark web, because innocently people are entering the data here, and this data maybe may not be secured, and this is finally landing in the dark web. So there is a specific stream called dark web monitoring. Cyber security professionals, police, military, intelligence agencies, they might be working on it, they are working on it. Okay, so here they sell the the leaked data, the confidential data, or maybe any illegal activities also could go on here. Okay, so here our role basically will be here. Whatever the roles that we are going to see, so could be here or could be here also, from the defense point of view, from the defensive security point of view. Okay, having said this, just we wanted to understand from the context, previous context. If you have to understand what is cyber security, cyber security is nothing but protecting protecting our digital presence. This is a simple definition. So our digital presence should be protected in the form of any unauthorized access. Any unauthorized access. Maybe the cyber criminals, or maybe, yeah, unintentionally we leave our mobile uh, in the public places. So we have to have some protection to it. And digitally, through the network or in some other media, hackers should not get into our mobiles, should not get into our laptops, should not be getting into our Siri, Alexa, or any IoTs, or they should not be getting into our Wi-Fi routers. Okay, this is something called the protecting our digital presence. Maybe in a very broader term, if you have to understand, every organization will be having, we have said a few domains in the in the previous example: the banking, non-banking, financial sector, healthcare, government, non-governmental, whatever it is. So if they have to maintain the data, they should be having an organization. In that organization, we'll have computers, laptops, maybe we call it as the systems, networks, applications, could be mobile or web, printers, Wi-Fi, routers, firewalls, intrusion detection systems, intrusion prevention systems. Lot many assets will be there. These are the very much critical assets for the organization to manage their business. To manage their business. So to manage their business, we are keeping all these things in the organization. But having a car is not sufficient. We have to drive it properly. So we have a server. But what happens if the server is misconfigured? It could misfire. We have a cloud server. But what if the cloud server is not properly configured? You have an intrusion detection system. What if the intrusion detection system is not properly configured? If it is not properly recognizing the criminal, the dog is not recognizing the thief, then what is the what is the what is the point in we keeping a dog at home, right? So somebody has to manage this. Somebody has to identify, understand, analyze, and properly configure and set the things in order and train the people within the organization. So we need people. So in the organization, in the system, there should be a subsystem. There should be a specific practice. Another practice. We need another practice, separate practice called cyber security. Cyber security is a practice to protect the organization's assets, like whatever we said: computers, laptops, systems, servers, networks, applications, cloud, data, information, and manage the risk posture, disasters, and recover from the disasters. We need a specific practice. So this cyber security is a practice that protects the organization critical assets, likes of whatever we have said, from the unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. This unauthorized access could be any internal employee, any disgruntled employee, can also contribute towards the data leakage, can also down the systems, can also cause the damage to the organization business functions. Maybe an employee who doesn't have any specific understanding about the security could cause the damage. Maybe he might go and delete the data, or he might transfer the data from his mail to his friends or someone working in working for a competitive business. So this is also becoming the unauthorized access. So cybersecurity also cybersecurity even has to protect this. So we call it as a DLP, data loss prevention point of view. And there could be threats from the outside attackers, the cyber criminals, hackers, or maybe cyber researchers like likes of you and me can create bots nowadays. Earlier, maybe last 5 to 6 months back, or maybe last 1 year back, there was no such threat with the with the hackers. But now the hackers, likes of you and me, are learning cybersecurity and using artificial intelligence, and they are creating bots, AI bots, hundreds of bots, thousands of bots, and they are just leaving it over the internet. So these bots, these hundreds or bots or thousands of bots, are not simply sitting like this. They are moving. They are coming to each and every website, product, and they are sniffing the data. How it is sniffing the data? It is having a set of programs, tools within this bot. These are sniffing the data and sending this data back to the command center where the hacker is sitting and listening to the constantly listening to the communication. So he's just maintaining the C2, which is command and control center, and constantly monitoring his bot. His hundreds of bots, thousands of bots. Yes, is leaving, simply replicating something and leaving it over the internet. Okay, these bots are, they come to a company website, company host, and stays for 15-20 minutes and constantly watch the security posture and sends the data. So based on the vulnerabilities available, so this command center will be sending another bot that could immediately seize the company. Entire company will be seized by the hacker, and they ask for the ransom. Most of the ransom attacks are happening with the AI bots. So earlier, if I have to mm, look for a company, I simply look for the company commercials. What is their profit and loss statement? How much, like, how much I can demand with this company, from this company. But now there is no concept of demanding. Just simply, even a small website also can be hacked, because it is one is research and development for these hackers, the attackers, the script kiddies, and the one is research and development for them. Second one is could be pleasure. Third one, even if I get a $1, that is benefit for me. So I ask $100, means attacker asks $100 from Lakshmi, that okay, Lakshmi, if you give me $100, then only I will release your website. Otherwise, it is with me done. So you have to build your own application again. And again, there is no guarantee that okay, this will be coming, this will not be coming again, because I know his security posture, and once it is cracked, anytime we can crack it. So this is the reason why now the cyber security has taken a lot of prominence, importance since 2022-23. It has taken, it has picked up, and from 23 to 24 it has taken some more momentum, and this 24 has increased a lot of recruitment in the cyber security, and it grows further. Okay, one more reason. After corona, lot of people, lot of companies, they are given work from home option. So they have to build the defense in depth, means multi-factor authentication, least privileges, role-based access controls, secured by design, secured by architecture. A lot of things are there. So they have to implement them. VPNs and firewalls, IDS, IPS, they have to implement it. We need people. So that is the reason cyber recruitment in the cyber security has picked up very well, and opportunities are there from zero to any number of years of experience. Let's see the roles. Okay, let me okay, and one more thing. Why do we need the cyber security department division here? Is because to make sure that to maintain the confidentiality of the data, the communication between source to the destination or destinations, the communication should be confidential, and the communication should be maintaining the integrity. Whatever data I'm sending from here, email I'm sending from here, or data I'm inputting or I'm retrieving, they should not be tampered in between. So this is called the integrity.
It's a
Availability part.
question.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
um, are you saying if there is a company and it has an IT department, in that department they would have an IT head and IT assistant manager along with a cybersecurity manager or something like that? I
Okay,
mean,
can you can you come?
is the position of a cybersecurity manager in a company, even a small scale company, is it necessary?
Yes, yes, sir. It is necessary.
I talk about that from an individual level up to maybe a big company, multi company of like 500 or maybe 1,000 people.
Yeah, even cybersecurity is required. If you have one individual, right? Say for example, for your mobile, you need security. You might not recruit a cybersecurity professional, but you should know the security concepts, right? Do you agree with me?
Yes, 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 I agree with you.
Right? You have to have some level of understanding that okay, how you should lock your system, your mobile. Okay, how you should create the password for your mobile. Okay, if at all you lost your mobile, or you lose your mobile. Okay, and how you detect your mobile, where it is exactly, right? We have some controls in mobiles,
Ye- Yeah,
right?
yes.
So we should know those things. You might not be a cyber security professional, but see, we the security starts from our life, in our lives. Okay, 1 minute, please. Open my So what I'm trying to say that is the security, the aspect of security starts in our life the day one that we come into the world, right? When we are walking, we take lot of precautions. Okay, we
Yeah.
secure our our legs. Okay, we secure our body. From there, it is coming to the digital security, right? We have to lock our screen. Okay, when you are typing something, nobody should be watching your communication. If you are sending a message to your friend, okay, nobody should be watching that communication. Nobody should be altering your communication, and
Yeah.
your bank account should be available every time. If the account is not available, your bank is your bank is not functional. When you need money, you go to an ATM, the ATM is not working, you will not be there, you will move to some other banking services, right? This is a confidentiality, integrity, and availability aspect. But we are making it bigger. So we are making it more professionalized manner when we work in the company. So this, to protect this, so we will write some kind of constitution, right? We write some policies, procedures, work instructions, controls. Like every country will be having a constitution. That constitution, based on the constitution, we all, the citizens will be living like a responsible people in the country. So
Can we go
like
to
that.
the GRC role?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So yeah, let me just finish this CIA
Yes,
triad.
yes, yes.
So
Yeah.
okay, just a minute. This is the CIA triad. This is a confidentiality part. So what is this confidentiality part? The communication between the two parties, the sender and receiver, should be confidential. When we are writing an email, nobody should be coming and from behind, and they should not be doing the shoulder surfing, right? For that, we will have a screen cover. Okay, that only you can see it only from the specific angle, and you can't even see from left angle or right angle. Okay, from starting from those precautions. Okay, we will maintain the usernames, passwords, multi-factor authentication, and so on and so forth. Coming to the integrity, okay, we will cipher the text. Means we will code the text, and again when it goes to the receiver, it will be decoded, encoding and decoding. This is the integrity part. Okay, maintaining the data unaltered. That is integrity part. Availability is something what we are discussing, the ATM card or bank or whatever. The business should be available to the customer anytime they need. The data should be available to the data owner, data data owner or data custodian, data steward anytime they wanted. If the doctor is treating a patient, the doctor application, the application, the healthcare application is not responding, then what doctor can be treating? He doesn't have any patient vitals. He can't see any previous records about the patient. He cannot treat them, right? That becomes dangerous to the patient also. So this is coming from the availability angle. Okay, so let me quickly move to the domains also. Okay, we will have various domains in cyber security. We will have network security because we will have infrastructure in the company. So network and infrastructure security should be there. We will have we will maintain the data, digital data or paper based data. So we will have to protect them. So for that we need the information security department. We are managing the applications, could be web application or mobile application. So we should have some specific division to protect the applications. So we will have application security department. Everybody is using cloud. Mostly 70-75% of the companies are using cloud for easily manageability, maintainability. So cloud security is another division we have. Mobile, anyways, we are done. Incident response, security operations centers. This is another department we have. Risk management, policy definitions. This is another department. We have disaster recovery, business continuity. These are various departments. There are other departments like IAM, identity and access management. Another domain is there. So we have various divisions in the company, in the organizations that cyber security will be taking care. Okay, now let me move towards the roles. Now let me move towards the roles. This is the one of the initial, or maybe it is not, I'm not saying initial, but it is a, yeah, it is initial. This is the first and foremost that we should have in the organization, right? Somebody have to think from the organization's leadership point of view. Every company will be having their own company objectives. When we are setting up a company, an organization, we will have a set of goals. Maybe serving the patients or helping the customers with loans, credit cards, looting their money, whatever. Maybe setting up a food business like Pizza Hut or Domino's, helping the customers, serving them when they are in hungry. Okay, maybe they will be having their own set of objectives, goals. So this company is having goals, objectives, vision, mission, something. Based on this, they have to define their organization policies. Like a company, so like a country is having a constitution. The constitution is having some kind of guidelines, policies, strategies, rules. Like that, we will have policies. Based on the policies, the procedures will be coming up. From the procedures, will be broken into work instructions. From the procedures, we will have controls. We will keep some controls in place. So, could be physical controls, could be logical controls, could be people controls. So, we will have somebody to take care of this at each level. At each level. Here, like in the country, We have the constitution, we have the law, we have police, we have military, we have judiciary, we have local administration or federal administrations. Like that, we have the same thing here. So these are the guiding principles the company, the employees have to follow. The culture, basically inculcating the secured culture in the organization. So this security culture is coming up from the organization's objectives, goals, vision, law of the land, and the guiding regulations. The regulations could be if you are working for a company or if you have set up a company that is treating that is helping the patients, then you have to follow HIPAA. If you have set up a bank or if you are working for a bank or non-banking financial sector, you are collecting the credit card information, citizens' data, their banking details. Then you have to follow PCI DSS. And if you are collecting the data from from the EU citizens, you have to follow GDPR. If you are using a artificial intelligence AML models, you have to follow EU AI. We are covering this EU AI also as part of the GRC. And organizations, basically, though most of the organizations they go with ISO 27001 plus family certifications. That is also a regulatory and compliance area. The NIST, the organizations, those who are having infrastructure. So NIST is going to help follow the methodic way of managing the security using the NIST framework. We call it as NIST cyber security framework. All of them are guiding us with the risk-based approach. Risk-based approach. So this specific division, this specific department is going to define the policies, implement the policies, check the efficiency of the policies, check the effectiveness of the policies, take the feedback again in the form of audits, internal audits or external audits, collaborate with the various departments in the organization, and again refining, redefining. It becomes a cycle called PDCA, okay, Plan, Do, Check, Act. It's a continuous activity. So we have to continuously improve the the organization security posture. So just give me 1 minute, please.
And in our class, you will be writing the policies, procedures, and I will be sharing the screen. Chandra, maybe you can have some water. Maybe I can share my screen and I will show you in the class how they are going to write the policies and procedures
Yeah,
using
yeah, yes, sir.
confluence.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
just 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Have some
Yeah,
water and I'm sharing
yes,
my
sir.
screen. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, team, I'm sharing my screen. Chandra, you can have some water. So we have seen in the GRC role, you will be writing the policies, procedures, risks, risk registers. So in our class, you will be given access to the Confluence tool. This is one of the widely used tool to write the policies and procedures. So we will be sending you, after understanding how to write the policy and procedure, we are going to give you some templates. So here you see, if you see here, the policy, yeah, the major cybersecurity incident policy, to ensure that in the event of major cybersecurity breach, the organization implements the coordinated timely. What is the scope of policy? Unauthorized access, major system availability loss, blah blah blah. What is the statement? All incident that meet major should be reported to IRT immediately. What are the lessons? So various roles are there. We have CISO. What is their responsibility? Incident response team, IRT, what exactly they will be doing, IT operations, roles and responsibilities, vendor management. So as a 1 minute here, I'll show you how you're going to write. So I'm just downloading this document. So this is a procedure document. Let me download it. So download it. And in real time, we are going to do the hands-on assignment. Enable. So this is a procedure. So we are going to create a documentation page. And this procedure is for, let's say, cybersecurity response procedure. Let us say ABC Bank procedure. Publish. We are going to do this activity in the real time like this. So what is that procedure like? So what is the role? And then here you see another review cycle. Yeah. And similarly, if you go to the GRC kind of a role, mainly it involves the documentation, understanding the frameworks. So let's say I'll take this, maybe IT GRC analyst. So here you see they are talking about the security risks and then risk identification, driving the risk identification, mitigation. So in the class, you're going to prepare the risk register, risk identification. We have risk management framework as well. So if I just type here risk, GRC assignment risk. So how you're going to do identify the risk, Quantas third party risk assessment, how you're going to identify the risk, how do you do that? And then you're going to create the risk register as well, maybe risk assessment and risk register. This is another hands-on activity that we will be doing. So if you see this cybersecurity risk register, so risk description, mitigation, risk score, how we are going to do it, we will understand. But this is what in the job descriptions they are asking about this. So this is the healthcare company, completely a remote job. So we are committed position overview. So here also you see here risk assessment framework, revise policies, procedure, guideline. This is what Chandra is talking about. So how we are going to do? We are going to understand this in the actual class with a lot of practicals. Okay, team. So this is, there won't be any programming in this particular role, GRC role, governance, risk, and compliance. And yeah, you can apply for any GRC analyst that is that are getting posted. You need to understand various frameworks like HIPAA, GDPR, NIST framework. All right, cool. Chandra, you're okay now. I'm stopping my screen and you
Yes,
can
sir. Yeah.
continue with the other.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Right. So coming to so this is one of the important major division organization internally in the security department. So this takes care of the risk management, disaster recovery, business continuity, auditing, and so on and so forth. Coordination with the legal and compliance bodies, communication. This is the responsibility of this GRC teams. Another division we have, the organization gets a lot of requests from the outside. Network communication, multiple communications will be coming from the outside, and even the traffic also goes from internally to the outside. So inward we call it as inbound and outbound traffic. We don't know. Let me talk about the internal employees. We don't know how what kind of sites they are visiting, what kind of data they are submitting, what kind of data they are sending, knowingly, unknowingly, intentionally, unintentionally. That could happen. And here also, we don't know what kind of traffic that is coming in, and we need somebody to defend. So this specific division department called Security Operations Centers. This is a 24 by 7, 365 days live organization. Their duty is to continuously defend the organization assets, the assets whatever we have categorized, the critical assets, those should be available, secured, protected, confidential, integral. So this division, security operations centers, will be defending the organization's critical assets with various tool sets. That could be firewall, that could be next generation firewall, that could be intrusion detection systems, that could be intrusion prevention systems, could be continuous vulnerability assessment on the systems, servers, patch management, updating and upgrading the systems, and protecting as a shield from outside world, or maybe to the systems from insider threats as well as outside attackers. The attacker could be using various techniques, social engineering techniques, phishing attacks, ransomware attacks, wishing attacks, smishing attacks, physically enumerating the data, any brute forcing attacks. So this division, this department is going to help the organization from outside attackers and insider threats. We use tools like Splunk is one of the industry leaders. I'm not promoting Splunk, but we are taking Splunk as um, one of the tool set for our training purpose. We take about almost a week time to train the Splunk from installation to the mastering the Splunk, writing the queries, analyzing the data, investigation, tracing the incidents, and sending the reports. These are things that we are covering here. The security operations center. This is a typical role that we are going to simulate in the sessions. So we have other tool sets like Wireshark. We will be using Elk or Helk or Waza. MITRE attack. This is going to help us in understanding the attack patterns, understanding the event logs. Windows event logs is also one of the source for us to investigate, analyze. So in this division, we have various roles again. We will be having the security analyst is a very entry level job, but you will have cyber forensics experts, digital forensics experts, cyber security engineers, reverse engineering. A lot of roles are there in the security operations centers. Right? When you get a virus, malware, ransomware into the organization systems, taking the ransomware into the control and and dissection of this virus ransomware, cutting it, performing analysis, static analysis, dynamic analysis, understanding the signatures of the attacker, programming language, their intent, what they are trying to access, what kind of damage that they are trying to do, how you are going to respond back to the attack. These are a few things that we do here in this security operations centers. Let me take you to the one of the tools that we use as part of this security operations centers. This is the Splunk tool I am opening for your reference. As a bonus, I'm trying to show you one more tool called Waza. That is also a SIEM tool. index is equal to main okay. This is how you see the frames, the um, what is the events. These are the events. Okay, I simulated some kind of data here. Okay, so you see the data in this format. Events, you will have the time, what is the event, and when you expand this event, you will see client IP, means who is the client, who is the attacker, or who is the requester, what is their request, what is their intent, what they are trying to access. Those things that you will know by seeing this data. You will analyze that, okay, somebody is trying to, the client IP address is something this, okay, 192.168.1.101. If you go to the location, client location, you see IP2 location. This is a fictitious data, but attacker can, the security analyst can check the location. It could be a near um, real location. It gives you some information that, okay, this specific IP address is coming from so and so location, so and so country, something like that. Okay, it is saying that it's a private IP address, private location. Okay, an unknown location. Okay, and when somebody is coming from an unknown location, maybe he might be using a VPN, or it could be a bot, something like that. Okay, next, what kind of data that they are trying to access? They are trying to access the login.php with a username with a wrong password. This is an attacker's request. So by seeing this, the cybersecurity professional will take some additional steps in terms of communicating, making noise, coordinating with other seniors, collaborating with others, and using other tools to block the IP address of the attacker, disassociating the impacted machine, or disassociating the critical asset from the proximity of the from the attacker. Okay, if at all, there we will take a lot of uh, steps during the attack, before the attack, and after the attack. So we have three types of actions, three types of stages that we will be involved in: before the attack, during the attack, and after the attack. Okay, so in all these three phases, the SOC analyst will be there. So this is a very important role. Okay, and there is another tool we have called Waza. Okay, sorry, I cannot show it. This is my company's address, and I have to take the passwords and all. Okay, so this is going to give you a, a an overview about the continuous data monitoring. Is a continuous activity. You will see the continuous data from here. Maybe at the end I'll show the Waza, because I have to check the password. I don't have the password with me, so I have to check the password. It's a very lengthy password, auto-generated lengthy password. I cannot show it now. Thank you. So this is Waza. You'll have the dashboards here. You'll have the dashboards here. You can see the dashboards here in this. Okay, so this is the showing up flat, but you see the dashboards in a various in the various formats. Okay, you can make it as a chart. You can make it as a bar graph. You can make it as a very huge data. So that's the reason it's showing up like this. You can show it as a pie chart, staggered. Okay, so you'll have the dashboards. You can also save it as a, so you'll have the alerts here. You can send the reports. Okay, and it is when you come to when you come to the specific analysis part. Sorry, when you come to the dashboard again. So this is a continuous activity. The data continuous data flow that you can see it here. So this is a continuous flow. By seeing this, the data details here, you can see the who is the client, what is their intent. See, they are using SQL map. So which means that they are trying to attack the organization with a SQL injection, a specific asset, a web server. They wanted to access through the SQL injection, and somebody wants to go for the cross-site scripting, steal the data. Could be phishing attacks, everything that comes here in the form of the network packets. Those network packets are each and every packet data, packet momentum will be registered and understood and understood, analyzed by the security operation centers. I can show you one more example using this Wireshark. Wireshark is also one of the packet monitoring tool. We, the IT analysts, security analysts, hackers, ethical hackers, unethical hackers, everybody will use this Wireshark. So this is going to capture the data, packet data. If the attacker comes in and sits in a coffee shop, Starbucks, or any restaurant, or any hotel, or anywhere, if they position themselves within the networks, if the networks is unsecured, they can constantly monitor what's happening within the radius. Just imagine I'm an attacker. I started my Wireshark data capturing, and here the normal people, individuals, opening various websites, and they are performing their regular activities in terms of bank transaction, in terms of communication, in terms of mails and everything. Everything will be coming here into this. I see Wikipedia. I see YouTube. Somebody is getting into Facebook. Everything that you do, I'm performing fund transfer. It's a little bit slow today. Okay, from corporate account to checking account, transferring some money. Right. So various sites I opened, and I come to this attacker is checking constantly. You stop it here for a while and check for HTTP communication, port 80 communication. And you will see the login credentials here. You see this, it is showing up the username as admin, logged into the altoromutual.com, username is admin, password is admin, button submit action is login.com. So this is how the attackers will be stealing the credentials. Once they steal the credentials from the insecure websites, so they get into the website and they can damage the data, they can alter the data, they can completely delete the data. So what we suggest is, we suggest that you have to have the secured certification. We'll suggest the company that okay, it's not only testing, we have to suggest something, we have to provide the hardening steps, how they can secure their organization. So it captures all the data, whatever sites are opened within the network, everything will be showing up here. Okay, next. So this is one of the tools called Splunk, and we will have firewalls. The firewall is a is a firewall is a wall between your networks and the your private network and the public network. So it will define the policies. You can define the policies at the firewall level. You can whitelist the IP addresses, blocklist the IP addresses. You can trust the websites, you can trust the IP addresses and untrust the IP addresses. You can make friend IPs, unfriendly IPs. With that, you will define your peace of mind. We will have DMZs, we will have next generation firewalls, NGFW, IDS, IPS, whatever. So these are the various tools that we are going to work with when you are in the network operation centers as a cyber security analyst, as a SOC analyst. Okay, could be IAM is also coming into the picture in this, because nowadays there is, especially in the cyber security, people are asking for the hybrid roles. You are the one, you might be managing everything. If it's a very bigger organization, they wanted a lot of bureaucracy, they might separate your roles. Okay, governance is a separate organization, risk is a separate organization, and compliance is a separate organization, security centers, forensics analyst is a separate guy, girl, security analyst is a separate guy or girl, something like that. But nowadays, people are looking for hybrid roles. One should be having multiple skills. Okay, so then only we will become the irreplaceable. Otherwise, organization can replace us anytime. Okay, so this is something about the security operation centers. MITRE attack is going to tell you how the attacker has reconned your system, means gather the information about your system, what kind of scanning tools they have used, how they have done the scanning, what kind of weapon that they have developed, how they have delivered it to you. It's a kind of forensics, right? Police will be investigating on the crime. It's nothing but the forensics. So this is called the cyber forensics or digital forensics. Ethical hacking or ethical hacking or red teamer. So earlier this is the blue teaming. This is called the blue teaming. SOC analyst, SOC organization is a blue teaming, means defenders team. And in the organization, we have red teamers also, means offensive security professionals. The offensive security professionals will be thinking like an attacker. They simulate the real world attack scenarios. They should be thinking like a hacker. They have to deploy the TTPs, the tactics, tools, and procedures. What attackers are deploying, what attackers are using onto our systems or onto the real world scenarios. And then identify the vulnerabilities within the organization, performing the vulnerability assessment, penetration testing on the applications, hack the systems, and provide the report, VAPT report, to the leadership, to the organization leadership. That systems, that could be systems, could be your infrastructure, could be your applications, could be your web, mobile, IoT, Internet of Things like Siri or Alexa, or any of the um, internet Internet of Things, that they collect our data. Third party applications, third party risk assessment. So the specific organization is going to work like a hacker in the organization. Will be providing the VAPT report, hardening steps, securing the organization systems, inculcating the secured culture within the organization, trainings, development, and response to the attacks. So this is the organization. Security architecture. So these are the things typically goes on within this organization. So tools we use here, we are going to train about 50 plus various tools in these training sessions, but predominantly as a hacker, as an ethical hacker, um, we use tools like Nmap, Nessus, Nuclei, Nikto, all starts with N. Okay, Metasploit, um, Metasploit, Zap, Burp Suite, OWASP Zap, Burp Suite, subdomain enumeration, subdomain enumerations, directory buster, social engineering toolkits, SQL injections, SQL map, something like that, Hydra, password cracking tools like John the Ripper. Okay, these are the tools are there in the Kali Linux. So we are going to help in setting up the ethical hacking lab. Ethical hacking lab. So this specific division, this specific department is also going to sit in the dev ops. You know the DevOps, right? DevOps is a very well known in the industries now. They're integrating DevOps, but we are sitting in between. We are making our own space as DevSecOps. We perform static application security testing, dynamic application security testing, SAST and DAST. We inculcate, we implement secured software development lifecycle, SSDLC. We preach OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities. Top 10 vulnerabilities. Okay, so I'll show you the Kali Linux. So this is the Kali Linux environment we are using here just for the demo purpose. Okay, so you have Nmap, or maybe I go with the Genmap. Nmap and Genmap, both of them are same. So Nmap is a terminal based and Genmap is a UI based tool. So go with the Genmap. Okay, so I can give the target here, just nmap.org, nmap.org, and I go with the type of scanning. Okay, I go with the intent scan. That's okay. I scan it. Okay, it is saying that discovered open port. So means the ports are open, means doors are open. If the doors are open but there is no security, then it becomes an entry point for the attacker. So we look for the open port and we see whether this open port is valid or not. The attacker can enter into it. The false positives, positives and false positives, right? False positives, true positives, false negatives, true negatives. So those things that we try to understand. If the port is open but there is no security for it, the attacker can enter into it. We'll try to show that okay, this is how the attacker can enter into your systems, and you have to take the security measures like this. So this is how we are going to help them, the organization, by providing the hardening steps. Okay, so this is a gen map. We can use nmap also. It's a terminal based command. Okay, so I leave this here, and we will have the tool sets likes of tool sets like, you see this, the apps. You have various applications here. You see the Wireshark, burp suit. Here you see the burp suit, directory buster, f of fuzzing tool, go buster. Okay, nmap, recon ng, gen map. This is what I've opened now. Okay, we have Metasploit, SC toolkit, SQL map here. We have Beef, XSS browser exploitation framework. Okay, and we have MSF Venom. It is a very lethal tool. It can hack any number of devices, any device, any number of devices, any type of device, any number of devices. Okay,
Pioneer.
there are John the Ripper, sir. John the Ripper password cracking tool. It is having multiple tools. We are going to help you in building the ethical hacking lab, because we should not touch any asset, any site, any company without the explicit permissions. If you have explicit permissions, then only you should get into their systems, touch their systems. Otherwise, they will identify us that okay, the so and so IP address is scanning our company. IP address. What is the purpose? It will be logged in the Splunk, Chronicle, Waza, or whatever tool it is, and they will immediately come back to us. They'll send a notice to us that what is the purpose you are scanning our IP address. So it becomes a crime. Okay, it becomes definitely becomes a cyber crime, because we are involving the cyber assets, digital assets, right? Cyber means application, digital applications, mobile, web, internet, networks, everything. Anything that involves in these assets, it becomes a cyber crime. It attracts to the cyber laws.
Can
Okay,
you also talk
so
about the big bounty for a
oh,
minute?
1 minute, 1 minute, sir, coming, sir,
Yeah,
coming to that.
sorry.
So what happens is there is a provision for us. You can perform your ethical hacking journey. You don't need to be a job holder there. You don't need to be a company employee there, but you can perform the ethical hacking in the bug bounty platforms. We have various bug bounty platforms. Could be the bugcrowd.com or hackerone.com. So you see this hackerone.com, you have to register here. You have to register here into this HackerOne program. So I've already logged in, so that's the reason why I'm not showing you from the basic logging. So you can be part of the bug bounty journey. There are renowned bigger companies, huge number of companies have submitted their applications, and they are challenging the cybersecurity professionals, ethical hackers, to show me to identify the vulnerabilities in our organization's assets. And if you identify, we are going to pay you $50 to 4,000 US dollars, $150 to $3,000, $250 to $100,000, $1 to $2 million crypto. This is one of the crypto platform. Like that, there are various sites. Okay, I'll just go here again. Okay, this is huge number of platform products are there in this. Okay, these are all very genuine companies, and this platform is also give you the bounties if you are successful. You see this, the companies like One Password. I don't know if you companies, Ruby Gems. Okay, Wallet on Telegram. Okay, all we need to do is we need to look for a weak application, weak product. Okay, a small product, weak product. We could get into that, start the journey. So I'm not saying that you are not going to earn the bounties, but you will gain the experience. Okay, if you start gaining the experience, one day, may not be in a month, may not be in a 6 months period, may not be in a 1 year period, but you will gain the knowledge. This knowledge will be useful in the bug bounty journey. You don't need to be a full-time employee here, but you can register as a full-timer here, or part-timer here, or maybe you can make yourself as a beginner, expert, advanced, whatever level. Based on that, you will be suggested with the websites, the products submitted here. You have another platform called bugcrowd.com. This is also one more beautiful platform. Hackers login. I forgot my details. It asks me for the password and OTP code. I don't know where the authenticated
That's
6-digit
okay.
platform. Yeah. So this is something you can see it. Okay. So coming to the other role here, so penetration test. I think I covered both VAPT there, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. So these two are same. Ethical hacking and penetration testing. These two are same. VAPT. We call it as VAPT. So this comes under the same structure. So red teaming versus blue teaming. Red teamers are the offensive security professionals. Blue teaming is the defensive security professionals. Objective, approach, activities, goals, tools, outcomes, mostly the same. The tools also will be mostly the same, but the way how you use the tool is different. Police is also having the same weapon, as well as criminal is also having the same weapon. Okay, the rival countries, border military, police, military will be having the same similar weapons, but they use it for the different purposes. Somebody will be trying to protect their country. Somebody is going to protect their. Somebody is going to intrude into the others countries. So that is the same principle here. So this cyber security, the specific the cyber security is coming specifically from the military terminology only. The terminology what we use here is completely from the military background only, because the cyber security, the cyber kill chain itself is been proposed by or developed by Lockheed Martin. It's one of the defense experts, right? Lockheed Martin. So we use the same cyber kill chain for our ethical hacking journey. And MITRE attack in the blue teaming. The tool sets I already explained. from the red teaming point of view and blue teaming point of view. The approaches, goals, tools, outcomes, everything is outcome is completely, ultimately you have to protect the organization assets. That's it.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
You
Yes, sir. Yes,
wonderful,
sir.
lovely session, Chandra. Thanks a lot. You really went inside. Okay. I thought of stopping you in the interest of time, but you are in a very good serious flow, so I don't want to disturb that flow. So that's okay, completely okay. All good. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. And anyway, we are for sure spreading the knowledge and awareness. That's important. Mentor, are you there? Mentor said he will be joining and he want to say a few words. Mentor?
Yes, I'm present.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mentor. Mentor,
Hi.
for your information, my dear students, Mentor is our previous student who recently completed our training. And he also closely worked with the Chandra, I think, few project activities also. Chandra, can you share your 3 months experience? Sorry, not Chandra. Mentor, can you please share your 3 months learning journey with us
I
and where
will
exactly
I,
you
I,
are
I
now?
I will I will talk about mentor, sir, before mentor
Yeah,
opens up.
yeah.
Mentor is one of the best members I've seen in these trainings. Almost
Yep.
I trained about six batches in our through our hands-on agile
Company.
coaching.
Yep.
He's one of the best members in the team. He comes up with a solution mindset. He's not
Yep.
somebody who comes up with a problem. He always comes up with a solution, and he's a kind of a security architect. Before he joins the these trainings, he knows everything, but he wanted to structure these things.
Yep.
So he's
Perfect.
already
Excellent.
a cyber
That's good.
security expert.
Expert.
Yeah, so DevSecOps
Good.
engineer. He knows the
Mm.
defense in depth and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you very
excellent.
much, mentor. Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the feedback. Yeah. Good. Yes, mentor.
Yes, thank you, Chandra and Lakshmi, for the opportunity. I think I was part of the previous batch that
Yes.
attended the cybersecurity, and one of the reasons that drove me, towards this course is because out of curiosity, um, when I was trying to transition in my career, I was getting a lot of opportunities geared towards cybersecurity. In my background coming from a technical field, from data engineering, analyst, consulting, and I found that there's numerous opportunities to get towards cybersecurity, and I started doing my research on what direction to choose or career path. So I had a one-on-one with Lakshmi and Chandra on the future of cybersecurity. As we all know, how this career is unfolding, or the career path is unfolding. Um, After talking to them one-on-one, I had a clear mindset on what I actually wanted to do. Like they mentioned, I'm coming from a robust career path. I have done architect, security architect, DevSecOps, and all that. So I just wanted to have an in-depth knowledge of what my direction. So that was how I ended up joining the course. And throughout my course time frame within the course, I have learned a lot about cybersecurity, even things that took me by surprise or unaware. Learning from the GRCs, the different frameworks, all the way to hands-on on the technical aspect of things. Whether I think Chandra demonstrated very well, on the technical aspect, or some of the things, from the Splunk to the deep web thing that he explained. So I think you will find it really, really as a key when you jump in depth into the cybersecurity career path. You'll see how useful it will be depending on what career path you want to jump into. So that is my just overall summary.
Oh, thank you.
And after
And I'm
joining,
happy to. Oh, sorry. Please continue, mentor.
yeah, just a quick one. After joining, completed the course, I felt really, comfortable I'm confident with my career path. I have been interviewing and just waiting for the right opportunity to click with my, skill sets. And this, after this course, it gives me an opportunity and broadens my horizon to speak about cybersecurity with confidence. And this is not just only for the course is not just designed for someone with a technical background. Even non-technical people can learn the basics, as Chandler explained. He will walk the students through from step by step. But at the same time, as a student, you also have your own part and role to play. They say for you to be a master of something, you have to spend at least 10,000 hours on on the course. So I think that is really, really key and vital part of things. Also coming with the mindset of not just presenting a problem, but coming up or designing a solutions to that as well. And one thing I like about the class also is that there's no question that is too small or too big. Bring your problem, either it's on the platform on WhatsApp or whichever channel that they have going on. Everybody will chime in and dissect the problem and gives you a solution. There's always somebody on the platform that have gone through what you are going through out of curiosity or out of just at the professional level. So that's one thing I like about the platform. I think that's all I have to share.
Wonderful. Oh, thanks for sharing your valuable feedback, Mentor. Thanks a lot. And I also want to tell you guys that Mentor, just before the session started, he said that, oh, Lakshmi, if anybody is struggling from the interview perspective, maybe I can guide them, because he gained a lot of experience and expertise. He has done a lot of research as well. So he is happy to guide maybe few people to start with for the interview practices as well. But we need to have that practical skills. Based on that one, he's going to guide us. Thank you. So, John, is GRC certification higher than ISO? It's not like higher than, right? Under GRC, you are expected to have these certifications, ISO, the frameworks, risk management frameworks, regulatory legal frameworks, PCI, NIST, GDPR, all these frameworks. Okay. So Leslie is asking, I love the program, what to do more of the SOC and go into the deeper of the ethical hacking. You can go too deep. So Chandra is ready to support here with the Kali Linux and all the tools, practicals. Okay, team, the classes, our actual classes are starting from this coming Sunday, and the classes are going to be like a Sunday evening time USA. So the regular classes are confirmed to start from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days a week, USA and Canada. And Monday to Thursday for people who are joining from India and Australia and other parts of the world. This side, East, and the West, it's Sunday to Wednesday. Each class will be recorded. I think I shared the recording as well, but someone who, for example, when you are joining, you are going to get an email with the Zoom link, new Zoom link and new Drive link. And then once you open the Drive, you are going to get, so this is the new Drive that I created. So whoever is registering, I will add your email ID to the Drive so that you will have access to the material and recording. For example, yesterday's class, material and recording is there. Today's class, material and recording, we will be uploading. So if I just bring my batch where mentor has just completed, this is the August batch. If you see here, material and recording every week. So you will be having 4 classes. So 17, 18, 19, double click. You will have the network security like this. So double click and you will have the, I think the SOC, and then you see the data ingestion somewhere. Yeah, some table formats. Yeah, infrastructure logs. Yeah, every week you will be having these 4 classes. And then if you see approximately the rough structure of where exactly we are going to start. So we'll be starting with the NIST, cybersecurity overview introduction on the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, mainly focusing on the NIST framework, GDPR, HIPAA, GRC, AI, artificial intelligence governance, risk management framework. So approximately this goes for 3 to 4 weeks of kind of thing. Okay, then I will send you the interview question and answers and everything. Then we will focus on the SOC part of it, where we are going to understand the Splunk and Wireshark, network basics, all this stuff. Okay, then we will be understanding, after understanding all the stuff, then we will go for the ethical hacking and cyber kill chain, Kali Linux installation, reconnaissance, how can we, various using the various tools. Look at this Nmap, Metasploit, burp suit, completely practically hands-on training program, John the Ripper, yeah, Hydra. And then towards the end of the training program, we are going to help you with the CV preparation, LinkedIn guidance, and also the interview question and answers. And if you want any certification help as well, so you have the CompTIA Security Plus, and you can also complete the certifications like this is a free certification, Cisco Ethical Hacker certification, or we can get another free certification from ISC2. So this is also another free certification that you can get. And when you start applying for the job, once the interview is scheduled, one-to-one interview guidance will be there directly from Chandra as well. As I said, I work for 16 to 17 hours, and Chandra even work for like equal amount of time, just with the different time zones. So you're most welcome to message us. For example, here November 25, this is the WhatsApp group I created. No, this is for the data engineering. So by the way, we do the data engineering as well, the AI ML. Yeah, so you can ask any questions here. We are happy to support. And I was just sharing yesterday, one, you see this is the company, and he just got the offer. We don't want to share any personal details, so you see the masking there. So November 26th, and then in USA, he got the information security, cyber security analyst. Yeah, and full support will be there. And if you are interested to register, and you're most welcome to just message me on my WhatsApp number. I just message you the WhatsApp number on my in the chat. So you can message, you can call. Even if you are not registering, that's completely okay. If you need help, just call me. We are mature people. We are not like people who are just literally after the money and all the stuff. Okay, we have gone through that stage. And if you need any kind of support, help, we are here. Okay, and what else? Oh yeah, if anybody is interested to register, because I have to send a new Zoom link and a Google Drive link for the people who paid. If you want to register in this program, so please fill this form, and you can share this form with your friends as well. And then I will be connecting with you on the weekend, and good to start the classes. All right, cool. Anyone, did you get the days of USA and Canada? Hope the times have not changed from 8 p.m. No, the times are still same, Virat. It's the USA and Canada. Okay, let me text you. USA and Canada here. Yeah, no, not Vamshi. By the way, they're the tech support team for cybersecurity, which they will come from. For first 2 weeks, you will have a dedicated person. Her name is Rajini. She will be helping you with the documentation, Confluence, and everything. These people, they will be helping you with the installations and the technical support. Okay. Coming to this, where is this? Sorry, not this one. What is the time? Too many stuff open. What is
Hello.
this? No, sorry. Oh yeah, this it is. Okay, so USA and Canada. Just 1 minute, dear. Sunday to Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the same time the time exactly we joined. Okay, cool. You go, yeah, in the WhatsApp group, I will be sending their numbers. No need to connect with them. I will introduce them when we need them. Okay,
Okay.
because they are
I just
currently
wanted to
occupied
ask
with the
about
current
the
batch.
number. I just wanted to ask about the number. I wanted to know if we can reach out to them because I told you I was having issues with my virtual box yesterday, but I'm just gonna go ahead and reach out to them.
Sure, no problem at all. You can call Vamshi today. You can call Vamshi. That's the WhatsApp number,
Okay.
and I just message you. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
maybe if you are part of the WhatsApp group, maybe I'll just post it in the WhatsApp group as well here. Cool. Okay. No problem at all. And so we have some projects also lined up. Okay, just 1 minute here. Maybe I will resume the recording. Resuming the recording. Sorry, some sensitive numbers are there, and I can't record that. All right. Okay. So Ayo, yeah, please feel free to connect with Vamshi. He's happy to support you. Anyone, any questions, please raise your hand. We're happy to support you. Hope you enjoyed today's session. Any questions
I have,
regarding the upcoming class? Kwasi?
yes, I have a quick question. So
Yes.
I was asking for the stock analyst lessons that we'll be learning after we are done, would we be in the tier one, tier two, or tier three
Mm.
stock analyst? That's my
Mm.
first question.
Chandra?
Okay, so basically, it is targeted towards the tier one. However, if you have any prior experience in any industry, if you can transform your skills, you can get into tier two and tier three also. So based on your how you are going to manage it. Okay, say for example, if you have any prior experience in development or testing or sales and marketing or analyzing or whatever it is, so it's you're going to transform your skills from the previous job to the new job. Okay, if nothing is there, you can simply enter into the tier one. So but we are training towards targeting towards the senior level only, because we are training you on the installation of Splunk, administration roles, analyzing, and how you effectively use the AI. Also, we are training here in this.
Or whoever is beginner, like you can have stop line. I'm on my screen share. You see the junior SOC analyst,
Yeah,
So we can go for these junior level roles,
I
SOC
see.
analyst. So it's yeah. So we're having a lot of roles, junior cybersecurity analyst,
Okay, thank you.
yeah, yeah, shift based. It's it's especially with the SOC, right? It's on the rotation basis. Yeah,
mm.
sorry, please go ahead, sir.
Oh, you finish up, please. Sorry.
No, I'm done. I'm just just
Okay.
Yeah,
scanning the jobs.
So
I
my
have a question.
Oh, 1 minute. Quissy, yet you go. Just 1 minute. Quissy, go
my
ahead.
second question is, normally if you go to LinkedIn and or you go to um other job platforms
Mm-hmm.
for this GRC roles,
Yeah.
they require you to have some form of certification, that is the CISSP. But then I remember you said it's not a requirement. My question here is
Look, I'm saying that
uh,
it's not mandatory. If you have
mandatory,
it,
sorry.
it's a value add, but it's not really mandatory, right, Chandra? CSSP for GRC.
CASP is for a very higher position. CASP is not
Yeah.
for analyst role. Okay, so you having some certification is okay, but that is not mandatory. Okay, say for example, if I have certification but I don't have skill knowledge, then what is the use of having a certification?
Yeah.
Right? When that is only qualification criteria. But having certification is good. Okay, CISP is for the very higher positions. CISP and CASM are for the very higher positions. You can take the CompTIA certification, ethical hacker certification, or we are, as Lakshmi said yesterday. So we will support you in getting the Cisco ethical hacker certification. Okay, so you can use it in your resume, and we are advising you to go for the ISC2 cyber security certification. So whatever CISP is being offered, right? Who is offering this CISP, right? That is a ISC2. That is a chapter. They offer the CISP certification. So they are also offering a certificate called cyber security certification. You can go for it. That is also a very good certification that will qualify you for any job. The HR, basically, if at all anybody is very specific about having certifications, they will qualify it.
Okay, so to follow up with the ISP2, this is my last question, please. Very sorry.
Sorry?
Um, the CSSP I checked in was around $700, but then over here I saw you said the ISP2 is free.
No. CISP is not free, but
Okay,
ISC2. Oh, sorry, ISC2 is free.
the
The
ISP,
first
ISC2
attempt,
is free.
yes.
ISC2 is free.
Is
CISP
it
is
run closer
sorry.
to Security Plus, or how's it?
Yeah. It is closer to Security Plus.
Okay.
And you can also earn certificates in Coursera. You have Google Cyber Security certification is there, and we have plenty of certifications recognized by the industry that you will search it, that you will get it in the Coursera with a maybe I think in Indian rupees we have to pay about $700, 7,000 rupees. Maybe we can
It's
convert
like a
into the
$100. Yeah,
yeah
$100, something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you very
So,
much.
but you have to spend some time, but you will get huge support from Coursera also.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. Thank you. Sorry, someone else was asking question, but Kwesi can finish.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
me.
you go. You go. Yeah, go ahead. You go.
Yeah, my question is for somebody who doesn't like have a prior understanding of cybersecurity, like somebody that is coming, you know, like my background is like a middleware, I manage like WebLogic, Tomcat, and
Mm.
Apache. So I don't
WebLogic
really,
is way back in 2001, 2002. I used to deploy the my Java applications in the that is a web application server you are talking.
yeah, application. So
Right.
I wanted to do like, this cyber security because so if let's assume like, because he was talking about like, Splunk installations and all that. Are you guys gonna be like, taking it like one after the other, in a way that everybody's gonna understand it before they, move to another one, or are you guys just gonna run it, through it?
So
Like,
this is very beginner friendly, you go. So Chandra is going to explain the topic from the basics. Slowly he will take you to the accelerate the pace, right? So it is also your responsibility to keep efforts, read the material, do the hands-on assignments on time, ask questions. So this is very, very important. It's bit intensive course. So if you think that, okay, I can just simply attend the class and then I can little bit relax, unfortunately, this is not the training that you are looking for. So like, for example, if you, I'm not naming any companies, but we have a lot of other companies where it's just only one way learning, but it's not interactive, it is not practical. That's where people who are already having experience also they come and take our training. So y- we can't really go with your own pace. Everything is being structured for 12 weeks, so we have to complete the training as well. If you take ages, a lot of people will be missing good job opportunities as well. So you have the recordings as a backup. You can ask, like mentor said, we are always available. Most of the time we are available, I'm telling on the recording. Okay, so you can come to me or you can come to the technical team or Chandra. We are here to support and clarify any issues. But we
okay,
want good amount of efforts from your side as well. You are the one
yeah,
who has to make it happen.
that's not, yeah, all right.
Okay, you go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Right.
I have a question.
Yes, Emmanuel, go ahead, sir.
Yes. Can an ethical hacker work as DevSecOps engineer?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, oh, what's wrong in that? You have all
But
the skills.
DevOps, Chandra, DevOps, we need additional Terraform,
Uh,
Kubernetes, and all the things.
no, sir. DevSecOps engineer they can, because it is a SaaS dust. Okay, so
Okay,
ethical
okay.
hacker can be part in the basically ethical hackers are the cyber security professionals, architects, security architects. So they will be in the part of this the SecOps only, DevSecOps also.
Right. And if I'm
Because it
consider okay, go
yeah,
ahead. Sorry.
the tool sets are the same. Only additional tool set is maybe you might need the SaaS tools like Snyk, checkmarks, Veracode. Okay, so these tool sets knowledge is required. It's simple. Okay, it is you configure it in the pipeline, and you
Yes.
monitor, you analyze, right? When you know how to analyze what is the CVSS score, what is the CVES score, what is the CVE, then you will easily identify, easily understand what is SQL injection, you will know what is cross-site scripting, you will know what is what is the um, outdated software, you will know. So you know everything. Only thing is, okay, what I can say that in the restaurant field, I can say that okay, you prepare the base um, curry,
Dough.
right? And then and then you use it in a way in different formats. So biryani
Right.
rice is ready, but you will add vegetables for vegetable biryani. If you you use chicken for chicken biryani, mutton for mutton biryani. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The second question I have, the Splunk license, are we going to be provided one, or is it going to be the free version? How does it work during the hands-on?
Yeah, during the hands-on, we will help you in installing a Splunk at your local machine, and that will be free for almost 90 days. Okay, you can use it, you can learn it, you can excel it, and after 60 days, after 90 days, if it gets expired, okay, so I'll tell you how to again you use it, how to
Yep.
exploit it, right?
Okay,
So yeah, yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
All good, Emmanuel. So, team, we have another 2 more days. So, I will be sharing these 2 recordings to all of you. You have my WhatsApp number, and if you haven't connected with me on my WhatsApp, so I encourage, request you to please say hello on my WhatsApp. That's my number, so that you will be getting the 2-day class, yesterday's class, today's class. And if you want the recording, just 1 minute, I'm sharing this because I will be uploading the recording also in the. I'll just go to November Drive. And this is open for everyone, yeah. November Drive, material and recording. This is the day to share, share. I'm just copying the link and you can click on request access. You will be, because today after 1 hour, I will be uploading the recording here and also in our YouTube channel as well. So yesterday's recording is already available. So whoever has missed yesterday's class, November 25. So I'm just sending you the link of yesterday's class recording. So this is the one, and that's the day one, yesterday's fun. Whoever joined today and want to just get the yesterday's class refresher, that's the one. So you can click on my YouTube channel, and then you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We come up with a lot of, and in 2 days, we are going to come up with the artificial intelligence and machine learning uh, webinar as well. Like this is going to be for 2 hours. Okay, team. And you will be getting, please subscribe this one. All right, cool. Any final questions before we close the call? Anyone? Any questions? Otherwise, we will be seeing you in 2 days in the actual live class. We will be creating your Confluence lab access for the GRC documentation on the weekend, whoever has paid and registered. So you will be getting the emails, and I will be connecting with you one-on-one. And yeah, good to start. Final check. Any questions? Maybe I will be available for another 10 more minutes of the recording as well. Saujanya, everything okay?
Yeah, sorry. Uh, um, I just joined the class because someone has sent in the group the WhatsApp link. So I'm not
Okay,
sure what's the course regarding, but I'm looking for an
okay.
opportunity because, yeah, uh,
Are you
like I
looking for
have
the
done.
job opportunity or the training?
Yeah.
Training? Are you looking for any hands-on training?
Yeah, I because nowadays most of the industries are looking for the cybersecurity and artificial intelligence. So I have completed
Correct.
my testing role since 15 years. I was working as an automation test analyst. So I was
Excellent.
redundant in November 2024. I took a
Oh,
break.
sorry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Where are
I
you
want
based
to.
out of, Saujanya?
It's Melbourne.
Oh, you are in Melbourne. I live in Werribee.
Ah,
I live in
okay.
Werribee.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any Azure expertise? I have immediate need. It's completely work from home opportunity. Azure expertise.
Azure, like when I was working in HP, so when I was
Oh, okay.
generating the reports, Azure report needs
Okay.
to generate
Why
that
don't
sort of
why don't
things.
you we will
Yeah.
talk it offline because it is your personalized need. I'm just giving you my number. So just message me hello and we'll talk offline after the class. But this class is more for the students, aspiring people who want to enter into the cybersecurity with the
Yep.
help of the practical training. So we provide the practical hands-on training program, Saujanya. and
So what's
outside
that
it's going to
cost?
cost you thousands of dollars. So here
Yep.
the cost, which is 12 for entire 12-week training program, we are charging 1000 AUD.
Okay, and you'll be providing the practical experience.
Experience, full practical experience as well. Yeah, that's what to get that like familiarity. Yesterday and today we conducted the free webinars. So
Yeah.
this practical experience, this I think you just joined. I was just scanning through the list of topics, the frameworks where you are going to use the for the GRC analyst and okay, SOC, Wireshark, and it gives a lot of technical weightage. And of course, the cybersecurity, no introduction. It is a high in demand in the Australian market, and in the Australian market as well. If you see, there is a huge shortage of the cybersecurity professionals in this. Maybe here in this, I have.
Yep. Yep. Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
then you
can
can
pass.
just
Is there any, like,
yes,
because I just joined, right?
no
A lot
problem
of
at all.
people
No
have
problem
been
at all.
redundant in our company. So, to pass, like, what is the website, to go through your details, or
No
what is the
problem at all.
best
I will share
contact?
all.
Yeah.
I'll share all the links. No problem at all. So
Yeah.
if you see
Sure.
this
Yeah.
Zoom, and I'm sending you the number +6141251636
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, just say hello, and then you will get all the information in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Anyone? Any questions? Final check. All right, team. Thanks a lot for your wonderful time. Some of you sacrificed your especially from USA. You sacrificed your Thanksgiving meetups and everything. You joined this class, and it means a lot to me and Chandra as well. But hope you got the value add for the time that you invested. I'm stopping the recording. We want to see you, all of you, in our class starting in next 2 days of time. And there will be a new Zoom link, new Google Drive link. So I will be sharing all those things on the email. Thank you very much. All the best for your career. I'm stopping.